Hey guys, Raiden here, and thank you for 4,000 subscribers, as well as a wonderful year since the last time I did a milestone video like this. I intend to do one for every 1,000 subscribers we hit, because it takes a long time as well as a lot of work to even get 1,000 subscribers, especially when I'm the type of person to create videos I like, rather than videos that people really want to see. While I do create a lot of content that's probably enjoyable to you guys, I'm hoping you're enjoying it, and I hope you've enjoyed all the LPs this year. Gravity Rush 2 was a blast. I absolutely loved it. Berseria was a welcome experiment that definitely made me think like, hey, Tails can probably be a permanent thing on this channel now. So those of you asking for Systeria, I hear you, I hear you. I get comments like every other day, and it's actually very flattering, because that let me know that people really enjoyed Berseria, and they want to see more of it, so that makes me happy. And with the current LPs, it's going really well. Even if, like, sometimes some of the games kind of fail on me, in expectations, I'm still enjoying playing it for you. I want you guys to know that, at least. Anyways, I'm also going to combine this with the last Q&A video we're probably going to do for a while, and this one actually included Twitter followers as well as Patreon people. Mainly because I have to come up with a new type of reward or something for Patreon. I feel so bad, because there's nothing I can really give. Like, I thought about, what if I made Patreon exclusive streams, and then I was like, hey, what's the point of making an exclusive stream when no one shows up to your streams anyway? Anyways, Patreon aside, let's start answering some of these questions. I haven't actually read any of them. I made sure not to, even while I was copy and pasting them. I had someone else do it for me. These are in no particular order. Actually, yes, they are. They are in alphabetical order. The first question comes from Asami, and Asami says, if you had to live one day from a character's life, from any of my LPs, who would I choose? I would instantly, and I know people are gonna be like, who? But I would probably instantly choose, like, Geralt for just a day, because I'm so involved in that world. It's not the best world. It's definitely not. But if it was only for, like, a day, and I could go right back to my normal life, then it'd probably be Geralt. I want to see what it would be like to be a super experienced Witcher. I think that'd be really cool. Plus, I get to hang out with a bunch of cool people I know from that universe. You know, I probably wouldn't want to hang out with a few of them, though. The next question comes from Azkur. If you could combine one character each from Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, Tales of Berseria, and Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, who would you combine and why? Wow, that's a complex question. Trying to decide this on the spot is difficult. I just thought of the worst goddamn human imaginable. Alright, so first we're gonna take Makalov, combine him with Magalu, and then combine them with Kokichi. Just think of hanging around that person all day. Yeah, just think about that. It would be like Magalu's drunken magic show of lies. Would it be Makichi? Or would it be Komakalu? Oh god, this character's awful. This is an awful character, please never do this. A journal composer says, oh geez, long question. Anyways, my question to you is, if you could add your favorite character into your favorite genre/game with your favorite music, what would that be like? Would it be like Nephany in a Bayonetta game with heavy metal in the background? Composer, the issue with this question is that it has already happened. Raiden is in a Platinum's game title with a kick-ass soundtrack that I have listened to over and over and over again. But if I had to say something that doesn't currently exist, that I've been thinking of, like putting in a different genre, if I had to choose anything and put them in a genre, I would probably take someone like Saber from the Fate series and put them in a character action game, preferably also made by Platinum, with a kick-ass like neoclassical soundtrack. Neoclassical metal soundtrack. That would be awesome. I think that would fit so well, and I'd play that game forever. Emmett Racine says, do I record in bulk? I do not. The only times I record in bulk are A, if a certain section of a game is going on really long. This has happened many times in Berseria, where I'll end up recording for 3 hours, and I'm like, I don't want this to be a single video. But normally I record each video by video by video, that way I can actually take the things you say and apply them to the next episode of the LP. Although, to be honest, I forget a lot of the time, so I try to go back and read comments before I start every video. I do record the Danganronpa trials and, like, the Ace Attorney trials in bulk, though. Mainly just due to, if I don't, I'll forget what was happening. Good question. Oliver Roland asks, what's your favorite line from any media?
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Okay, jokes aside, I do actually have a favorite quote. There is an anime, and I'm going to try to read this correctly. There is an anime called Showa Genroku Rakugo Shinju, and excuse me if I got that wrong. Normally, shows like this don't really attract me in any way. There has to be some element of fantasy, something I can't see in real life. But Rakugo managed to make me binge watch the whole thing in a few days, which is something honestly a lot of shows don't get me to do too quickly. Rakugo is an anime about, well, Rakugo, which is a form of Japanese storytelling where a singular person tells a story, does all the voices, and acts out every scenario. Sound familiar? Yes! My entire channel exists purely because of anime. So you can thank this anime, and you can thank it even more by watching it. Holy shit, I don't know how this doesn't have a million awards. That aside, so I don't go into a giant rant about how amazing this show is, I really do love the quote. I knew it. It seems fate will not allow me to kill myself. You all come to stop me. No matter how I try to wipe it away, your love continues to cling to me. Now, I'm not depressed or anything like that. Don't take this as some weird sign, but it always kind of reminded me that I can help people, even if I don't think I can. Even just a few simple words can sometimes make someone's day, and that's why I always try to be as kind as possible. Okay, deepness aside, seriously watch Rakugo. If you do, you get free Xeno points, which can be spent on the nearest iPad store. JM at Shimmy Jamili asks, has anyone in real life figured out that you are Xenoflux Raiden from YouTube? Well, first of all, I'm not famous enough to the point in which people who don't know me will hear my voice and go, oh, you're that guy with 3,000 subscribers on that tiny corner of YouTube. No, but I do have friends from high school who have been told about my YouTube channel, and it is the most awkward thing when I'm walking around a store and I see some of them and I go, hey, what's up? And one of them jokingly says, hey, Xeno. And then I freak out because it's like, who leaked this information? I will find them and I will end them. Kyle Commissar Petite or however you say your name, says, I'll keep it simple and easy. I know a few of the games you like, but out of all that you've played, LP or not, which ones would you say is your favorite? I'll stick to the LP one because if I decided to list my favorite games ever, we'd just be sitting here forever. So this is not my favorite games of all time, but my favorite LP thus far, I'd say it's honestly a hard tie between Berseria and Radiant Dawn. Radiant Dawn, mainly just because it carried so much legacy and it was one of the first actually watched series on my channel. So it was kind of fun seeing people from the beginning of Path of Radiance make it all the way to the end of Radiant Dawn and all the experiences we had along the way, because that was my first time ever experiencing that, and that will always be special to me. But I think Berseria was very special to me in a way in which it's something I picked on a whim and didn't expect to work, and people absolutely loved it, and they loved the characters in that game, and I loved the game too. And when everyone's enjoying it, I think that makes for the best experience. Plus, the characters in that game are so damn charming. Weird is not an insult, also known as Multi-Mayhem, says, favorite YouTubers that I like to watch. So, if you look in the sidebar of my channel, you might assume that all my favorite YouTubers are the ones that YouTube recommends. People will go like, oh, you're a big Nico B guy, or, oh, you're big on Mangs because you play Fire Emblem, or like, do you watch Gas a lot? And it's like, you guys are never going to guess right. The idea of LPing I got from two people. One I got from two best friends play who I've been watching ever since their first video. Back in middle school. It's insane how far they've gone. They're called Super Best Friends Play now, but you should be able to find their videos. I've been watching them. It's kind of funny, like half the time I'm alive, practically. But the one who kind of made my channel the way it was initially is a guy called Christopher Odd. He does a lot of story-driven games, and he's a really calm and chill guy, and I appreciate that. The issue that came along with that is I tried to emulate him so much that I wasn't being myself. People look at my channel and my old LPs, and they go like, wow, you're so calm back then. Are you fake now? It's like, no, this is me. I'm a complete weirdo. Back then, it was me trying to emulate someone so hard I wasn't having fun or even being myself, so this is me. Take it or leave it. Owlpap says, do you sit or stand? Neither. I will take the first napkin. So thank you guys for watching this video, and even more than that, just watching any of my videos in general means a lot to me, and it's why I keep creating. 5,000 subscribers. I'm going to spoil it for you guys here since a lot of people already know it. There's no point in keeping it to myself. At 5,000 subscribers, we're actually going to do a pick your LP type of thing. So back before I had 1,000 subscribers, I kind of wanted to gauge what everyone liked, so I created this test survey to see what people were into, but it didn't really mean anything. So at 5,000 subscribers, what we're going to do is I'm going to pick 3 or 4 games, and I'm going to hold a poll on the channel, and people are going to vote for which game they'd like to see, and whatever wins is the LP will do. Of course, they're all going to be games that I'm into, so that way no matter what gets picked, I won't get bored of it, and we'll be set to go. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my videos, and see you on the next one. Raiden out. Have a wonderful day.